the economic history that changed the world forever. From groundbreaking inventions to monumental events, these economic milestones have had a lasting impact on societies, industries, and global economies. We bring you the top 10 economic history moments that have shaped the world forever. In this video, we will delve into the pivotal moments that have transformed the way we live, the way we work, and the way we interact with one another. Get ready to explore the innovations, crises, and revolutions that have left an indelible mark on the course of history. Join us as we uncover the stories behind these game-changing events and discover how they continue to influence our world today. Stay tuned to find out which economic history moments that have made it to our top 10 list. My personal favorite is actually number 3. Let's get started. Number 10. The gold standard. The gold standard, once a cornerstone of global economics, takes the 10th spot on our list. This monetary system, where a country's currency is directly linked to gold, provided stability and confidence in financial transactions. Do you know that the US dollar previously pegged to gold? Yes, it is true. While it offered a fixed exchange rate and limited inflation, its rigid structure eventually led to constraints on economic growth and flexibility compared to higher-ranked economic systems. The gold standard's reliance on gold reserves restricted governments' ability to respond to economic fluctuations effectively, despite its historical significance. The gold standard's inflexibility ultimately paved the way for more adaptable monetary policies in modern times. Number 9. The Dutch East India Company. The Dutch East India Company secures the 9th spot on our list for its pivotal role in shaping global trade during the Age of Exploration. Established in the early 17th century, this trading company dominated commerce in the East Indies, amassing immense wealth and power. Known for its innovative business practices and vast network of trade routes, the Dutch East India Company revolutionized the way goods were exchanged across continents. Do you know this company played a vital role in the expansion of Netherlands Empire? They colonized other countries using agreement and contract. Once colonized, the Dutch East India Company exploited the goods and services and brought the wealth back to the empire. Do you know why they name it as the Dutch East India Company? Because during that time the aim was to expand the empire to the east. However, compared to higher-ranked entities, its monopoly-driven approach and eventual decline due to mismanagement and corruption highlight its limitations. Despite its eventual downfall, the Dutch East India Company's impact on global trade and colonization remains a significant chapter in economic history. Number 8. The Bretton Woods Conference. The Bretton Woods Conference claims the 8th spot on our list for its monumental impact on the post-World War II economic landscape. Held in 1944, this historic gathering established the framework for the international monetary system, introducing fixed exchange rates and the creation of the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and the World Bank. The conference aimed to promote economic stability and prevent the competitive devaluations that plagued the interwar period. While the Bretton Woods system brought stability and facilitated global trade, its eventual collapse in the early 1970s due to economic pressures and the rise of floating exchange rates underscores its limitations. Despite its challenges, the Bretton Woods Conference remains a significant milestone in shaping modern economic policies. Number 7. The Age of Exploration. The Age of Exploration secures the 7th position on our list for its transformative impact on global trade, cultural exchange, and economic expansion. spanning the 15th to 17th centuries. This era saw European explorers like the Spain, the Dutch, the Turks, and Britain competing with each other to navigate uncharted waters, establish new trade routes, and encounter diverse civilizations. The age of exploration led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies between continents, fueling economic growth and shaping the modern world. While this period brought about significant advancements in navigation and cartography, it also sparked conflicts, colonization, and the exploitation of indigenous populations. Compared to higher-ranked economic milestones, the age of exploration laid the foundation for interconnected global economies, but also highlighted the complexities and ethical dilemmas of cross-cultural interactions. Number 6. The Black Death. The Black Death claims the 6th spot on our list for its profound impact on the economy and society during the 14th century. This devastating pandemic, caused by the bubonic plague, swept through Europe, Asia, and Africa, resulting in widespread death and economic upheaval. The Black Death led to labor shortages, increased wages for workers, and a restructuring of feudal systems, ultimately paving the way for the transition to a more modern economy. While the plague brought about significant social and economic changes, its toll on human life and the subsequent demographic shifts underscore the catastrophic consequences of infectious diseases on economies. Compared to higher-ranked economic events, the Black Death stands out for its immediate and far-reaching effects on medieval societies and trade networks. Number 5. The Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan secures the 5th position on our list for its instrumental role in rebuilding war-torn Europe after World War II, envisioned by U.S. Secretary of State George Marshall. This ambitious initiative provided financial aid and resources to European countries to stimulate economic recovery and prevent the spread of communism. This plan eventually led to the strong alliance by the European countries with the U.S. Without this plan, the U.S. will never achieve what it has today. The Marshall Plan facilitated infrastructure development, industrial revitalization, and trade expansion, laying the foundation for the continent's post-war prosperity. The Marshall Plan had boosted the U.S. economy, and the main reason contributed to the U.S. economic growth, and finally become the #1 global super-economic power today. Compared to lower-ranked economic events, the Marshall Plan's comprehensive approach and long-term impact on stabilizing economies and fostering cooperation among nations set it apart as a landmark in international economic assistance. Its success in promoting economic stability and fostering alliances solidifies its position as a pivotal moment in economic history. Number 4. The Silk Road. The Silk Road claims the 4th spot on our list for its historical significance as a network of trade routes that connected the East and West for centuries, spanning over 6,000 kilometers. This ancient trade route facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between Asia, Europe, and Africa. The Silk Road played a crucial role in the development of global commerce, enabling the flow of silk, spices, precious metals, and technologies across vast distances. While the Silk Road fostered economic prosperity and cultural diffusion, its impact on shaping civilizations and fostering diplomatic relations between empires sets it apart from lower-ranked economic events. Compared to higher-ranked milestones, the Silk Road's enduring legacy as a conduit for cross-cultural exchange and economic growth solidifies its position in economic history. We can clearly see the impact and importance of this route today, where China, the second biggest economy in the world, try to revive this route by pouring billions of US dollars into strategic investment, particularly in Asian countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Iran, Turkey, and India. Do you love this video? Click subscribe to motivate us making more content like this. Number 3. The fall of the Roman Empire. The fall of the Roman Empire secures the third position on our list for its profound impact on the economic, political, and social landscape of the ancient world. As the once mighty empire crumbled in the 5th century AD, it marked the end of a centralized authority that had sustained vast territories and facilitated trade networks for centuries. The collapse of the Roman Empire led to economic instability, the breakdown of infrastructure, and the fragmentation of power across Europe. While the fall of Rome signaled a period of upheaval and decline, it also paved the way for the emergence of new political systems, cultural movements, and economic structures in the medieval era. Compared to higher-ranked economic events, the fall of the Roman Empire stands out for its far-reaching consequences on shaping the course of Western civilization and the evolution of economic systems. Number 2. The Great Depression. The Great Depression claims the second position on our list for its devastating impact on the global economy during the 1930s, characterized by widespread unemployment, financial collapse, and social upheaval. This economic crisis plunged nations into turmoil and reshaped economic policies worldwide. The Great Depression was marked by a severe contraction in industrial production, a sharp decline in international trade, and a collapse of stock markets, leading to widespread poverty and hardship for millions. While the Great Depression spurred government intervention, social reforms, and the establishment of economic safety nets, its enduring legacy as a cautionary tale of unchecked speculation and economic instability sets it apart from lower-ranked events. Compared to the top-ranked economic milestone, the Great Depression's scale and lasting repercussions underscore its pivotal role in shaping modern economic thought and policy. Number 1. The Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution clinches the top spot on our list for its unparalleled impact on society, technology, and the economy. Beginning in the late 18th century, this transformative period saw the shift from agrarian economies to industrialized societies powered by mechanization and mass production across the European continent. The Industrial Revolution revolutionized manufacturing processes, transportation systems, and urban development, leading to unprecedented economic growth and societal change. Innovations such as the steam engine, textile machinery, and iron production reshaped industries and fueled global trade networks. Compared to lower-ranked economic milestones, the Industrial Revolution's scale, speed of innovation, and lasting legacy as a foundation of modern industrial economies set it apart as a defining moment in economic history. Its influence on shaping the modern world and laying the groundwork for technological advancements solidifies its position as the most impactful economic event in history. From the Industrial Revolution's transformative impact to the fall of the Roman Empire's far-reaching consequences, each milestone has left an indelible mark on history. From the Great Depression to the Silk Road, we see how these events have influenced the course of economic development and societal progress. So, which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments section below. The US is undoubtedly the most powerful economy in the world. But do you know that it was actually the Saudis who make the US into what she is today? The Saudis who make the US become so rich. Don't believe me? Check out this video and I'll see you there.